to my channel. For those who are new to my channel, I am Simply Key. So I have a couple of videos to get out today. So if you see this look a couple more times, that's because when I film, I get them out there. Okay, so I am doing a tag, and it is called the controversial parenting tag / season mom. And the Fair Fam tagged me in this tagged me to do this tag, I guess because she knew I was gonna be like 100% honest. I don't sugarcoat nothing, I don't hide nothing. So shout out to the Fair Fam and her family. I'm gonna leave a link to their video, as well as if I leave a link to the video, you should be able to subscribe from there. So I'm going to leave a link to that video in the description box. So I don't want this video to be long, so let's get started. So there are 13 questions, and the first question is pro-life or pro-choice. I am pro-life, sorry. I guess, this is what I want to say. It depends on the situation. Now, if you was raped or something like that and you just don't want to keep the baby, then that's understandable. I can't speak on that because I don't know what I would do in that situation. So I would have to say, I'm kind of like both then, because I feel like it should be your choice, especially in a situation like that. Now, if you just busting it wide open for everybody and you done got pregnant like 9 times on quote unquote accident, and you just having abortions all willy-nilly, then I'm gonna need you to go on birth control. And that don't even have nothing to do with pro-life or pro-choice. I'm gonna need you to just start busting it open for everybody. But I guess I'm kind of in between, because I feel like it depends on the situation and what you're doing it for. Even though, it's your body, I just don't believe in I'm gonna speak for me. I couldn't abort my children. And that's just what it is. And I'm not saying I'm perfect, because with my daughter, Audrey, I actually, when my girls passed away, I found out I was pregnant with her 2 weeks later, and I actually contemplated having an abortion. Oh, I didn't know she was pregnant. Yeah, but I'm being nosy, y'all. I contemplated having an abortion, and I'm gonna tell y'all what saved her life. Right when I got the money to have that abortion and I was getting ready to set that appointment up, she actually kicked me, and she kicked me hard. And at that time, I don't even know how that's possible, because I was like about 3.5 months pregnant. You normally don't feel kicks around that time, but she kicked me, and I knew that I could not get rid of her or have an abortion. So I don't know. I've been faced with that, and I think the only reason I wanted to have an abortion, because right then I was hurting, and I just didn't want to feel that hurt no more. I didn't want to face having to lose another child and bury another child. And to keep me from going through that, once I found out I was pregnant, I feel like that was the remedy, and that would take care of my hurt. But unfortunately, God had other plans, and I ended up keeping Audrey. So, number 2, baby wearing. I do not even know what that is. But if they mean, do you carry your baby everywhere? Yeah, I used to carry my children everywhere, but that's because I was a stay-at-home mom. My children never attended a daycare. I did not work until all my children were up in age, were ready to go to school. And that's what it was. They was ready for school. So I don't even know what baby wearing is. It could be because I'm older and we just called it carrying your child. If anybody know what baby wearing is, hit me up. Number 3, circumcision or no circumcision. All my boys are circumcised, because I do not want no girl have to deal with him pulling his little turtleneck back. That ain't hot. Under no circumstance. But yeah, I just think our boys should be circumcised, because that's nasty. They're more prone to like bacterias, and they can give off bacteria to the person they sleeping with, and you just need to be, you know what, I'm not going to tell y'all what to do. I'm just going to say that mine are circumcised. Number 4, adoption or no adoption. Now, this is kind of tricky, because at one point I did contemplate adoption for my, I didn't want to adopt another child. And I wanted to adopt a child between 4 and like 6, just because they still impressionable. You can still mold them. You can still kind of guide them. I felt like if they was I don't do babies. Don't like babies. And I don't like older children. I didn't want to adopt an older child because then they not really established in their mind that how they feeling inside in their hearts. And I can't deal with no disobedient, disrespectful, badass child. I'm just saying. And not saying that our adopted children are like that. I'm not saying that. Because even the ones that are not adopted are disrespectful, hard-headed, and badass. But I'm saying when they are at a certain age, you can mold them, teach them, they can learn from you, and you can teach them how to conduct themselves and how to act and how to be respectable citizens of America. Or just productive citizens, period. Let's see. Baby piercings, yes or no? I hope they mean getting your ears pierced, but that's only if a girl, because ain't now one of my boys walking around here with no ears pierced. I do not do that. That is not, I'm gonna speak for myself. That is not cute. Now, what y'all do with y'all children is y'all business. But what I'm saying is, ain't none of my boys got no earrings in their ear. Now, yes, they have came to me and said I want to get my ears pierced, and I said, like, hell you do. That ain't happening. Breastfed or baby formula? Okay, so I'm gonna have to say baby formula. Only because I tried breastfeeding twice and I have come to times that it was not for me. Some people are naturals at it and some people can do it with no problem. And some people have hard times in the beginning and then become like gurus of breastfeeding. Me, I was never good at it. It did not work for me. And I had a 9-pound, 13-ounce son and he wasn't having it. And I needed to be able to feed him. So with all my children, I tried it and I wanted to really, really bad. I just didn't. Co-sleeping with babies. I ain't gonna lie. All my children slept with me till they was like 1. Ain't no sense of me lying. One of them slept with me till they was 2. Because, look, when I had my children, I was a single parent. Okay, so I always been that parent that I got to get up in the middle of the night and feed you. I got to get up in the middle of the night and change you. You might as well be over here on this side. And all we got to do is roll over, grab the bottle, put it in the bottle warmer. All I got to do is flip that diaper under you and we can go back to sleep like it ain't nobody's business. It just works for me. Now, a lot of people don't condone that and say, oh, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. I did that. Let's see. Do you spank your kids? Hell yeah. You can tell everybody. Mine gonna be right in life. And I know it's a lot of parents out here to be like, oh, don't spank your children. It makes them more violent. It make your child violent. It ain't made mine violent because mine don't start no fights and they don't pick no fights because they know if they start or pick fights, I'm on that ass. But I do spank my children when they are in the wrong or they doing something wrong. Now, I also have learned to pick my battles with my children so I don't spank them. You know what? It ain't even spanking. I don't whip their ass for every little thing that they do. You know, I pick my battles. They know when it comes to their education, I do not play about their education point blank period, nor do I have any understanding at all. Only because I would go far and beyond to make sure that you get your lesson, to make sure that teacher's teaching you how she's supposed to. So if that teacher doing her job and I'm on them about doing their job, you going to do your part and you going to get your education. That's the only time I clown. Other than that, they pretty much get away with murder. I know a lot of people say they don't condone spanking, and that's how you do your household. But I'm going to tell you what a police officer told me. And he was, quote unquote, a Caucasian police officer. Because I had a question for him. I just happened to be in a store one day and I asked him, I say, am I going to go to jail for whooping my children? Because y'all got these children got y'all so scared of life. Got y'all so scared to tear their ass up that y'all scared to whoop them and discipline your children because you think they're going to call 911. I'm going to tell you like my mom used to tell me, call 911. When they leave, I'm going to whoop your ass again unless you leave with them. And that's just how it go. But I asked the police officer, I say, am I going to get in trouble for whooping my children? And he told me this, and I've lived by this every day of my life. He said, whoop your children, because if you don't whoop your children, if they do something that's breaking the law and I get them behind this building, I'm not going to care how I whoop your child. He said, I whoop my children. He said, you just whoop your children within reason. You don't leave no bruises. You don't leave no cuts. You whoop them on their behind. Not their backs, not their arms, not their legs. I live by this. Because that lawman, in a sense, was really giving me some game. That it's going to be a lawman. And I'm not saying every police officer do this. But y'all see them news every day. It could be your child that get put in handcuffs and shot to death because they said, oh, he had a gun. No, you ain't going to never have to worry about that with mine because you ain't going to get to say, oh, I thought he had a gun. Because I'm on that ass already. and I'm teaching them, quote unquote, how to be black in America. And you're probably like, what that mean? If you ain't black, then you can't never understand it. So, public school, charter schools, or private school. My children actually go to what is considered a private slash charter school. And so I really want to say charter school. I really don't want to say private. I really want to say charter school. But it's a really good school. And you probably like, what school they go to, Key? I'm not going to tell y'all, because if y'all been paying attention to them, obviously you know what kind of school they go to. But yeah, they go to a charter school, and it's the best school that I could have probably ever put them in, because that ratchet school they was going to before was hood and ghetto and ratchet. And I'm not just saying that because of the neighborhood, because the neighborhood is not hood and ghetto and ratchet. The school was. Okay, so number 10, medication or no medication for kids. It depends. Now, a lot of y'all know that my youngest is ADHD, so he does take ADHD medicine. And I had to be his advocate because they did try to give him sleeping pills, Ambien. They did try to give him a mood disorder pill. I forgot what pill it was. And then they tried to put him on an extender for his ADHD medicine. So they actually wanted, and then they tried to give him some other medicine. So they really wanted to have my son on 5 medications. And I had to be his advocate and say, nah, we're not going to do that. And he too little, and he too small, he too damn skinny for y'all to be pumping all that up in him. And no, I don't want no zombie. I just want a child that can focus and get his lesson. That was the goal of putting him on the ADHD medicine. Everything else is not necessary. I am a mother. I will deal with him accordingly. And all those teachers know that they are dealing with a special needs child, and I'm going to need them all to get on one accord and teach and be patient. But I do not like giving my children medicine for everything. I do not like taking medicine for everything. I will sit here with a headache till the headache get bad. Like, even with my condition, I have to determine which medicines I am going to take, which medicines I'm not going to take. And I've been prescribed tons of medicine, and I ain't taking it. Okay, because you're not just gonna pump. Oh, you got it. Oh, you got muscle spasms. Let's give you something for that. Oh, you got a cough. Let's give you something for that. Oh, your eyes blinking too much. Let's give you something for that. No, you're not gonna just dope me up every 5 minutes. What you're gonna do is you're gonna find a problem and see other ways that we can remedy this, than for you to be pumping all kinds of drugs up in my system. We're not gonna do that. I just don't like pills like that. Medicine, period, because I feel like there are alternative ways of healing than just taking pills all the time. And you know, my faith in God be strong, so I don't know. Okay. Vaccinations or no vaccinations. Now, at first I didn't want to vaccinate, and that's because I was reading all this stuff about vaccinations cause autism and stuff like that. But ultimately I did make the decision to vaccinate. And that was my personal choice. For some people that might not be everybody's choice, and that's fine, but that was my personal choice. So the next one is baby food or homemade food. I did both, and let me tell you what I mean when I say that, because I don't know what y'all do in y'all family, but in the Black culture, you know, we feeding the babies Popeye's mashed potatoes in 4-5 months. You know, we giving them like look pinches of greens and it's 4-5 months. You know, we taking pork chops and smashing it with a knife and feeding, like bird feeding them in 4-5 months. So it was homemade. I made it at home and I fed it. And then sometimes we did baby food, but I had big children. Okay, I didn't have no little rinky dinky babies, and they liked it to eat. So yeah, 4-5 months, when they got at that age, 4-5 months, we gave them table food as well as baby food. So yeah, my children grew up liking seasoning on their food. Cloth diapers or disposable diapers? Disposable diapers, because I use them cloth diapers as burping cloths, honey. Let me tell you, I did not use disposable diapers to change, because I wasn't doing that. I need to be able to throw it away. I don't want to have to wash it and wait for it to dry and put it back on the child. No, ma'am, Sam. I use disposable diapers. Loves is the best diapers if you ever want some good disposable diapers, because they can pay them diapers. Like, I'm not saying you should do this, but I'm just saying there have been times when I was on the last diaper and wasn't going to be able to get to the store till the next morning. Them love diapers. At 10 o'clock in the night, and you know the store don't open till 5, 6 in the morning, can save your life, because they can pee in that diaper about 6, 7 times, and that pee gonna stay in that diaper. Do you hear me? I'm just telling you some real spill. Like, some people act bougie like they ain't never done that before. I'm a real parent, and I done struggled, and I done went through some things, and I done had to do some things to make certain things get going and pop. So yeah, disposable diapers all the way. I use those cloth diapers for like burping cloths. That's how we was raised. Those was burping cloths to us. So yeah. All right, that is the end of these questions. I think I'm supposed to tag 5 people, but I'm just gonna say this: if you are watching this video and you want to do this tag, please do this tag. I would definitely love to hear some of you guys' thoughts and opinions on this, because a lot of you I know will be like 100 and give your real insight and opinion about these questions. So hopefully a lot of you guys that are watching this video will do this tag. I'm finna get out of here. Remember, if nobody told you you're beautiful, remember, simply kids, I was gonna say you're beautiful because you simply are, and I will see you in the next video. And don't forget to go check out Fair Fam.